I don't like this part right here. I don't like it. It's not giving force. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end this live and give my wrap this day up. I appreciate you guys being in here. This is my first comment, my first manga. This is what I'm working on. This guy about to attack him out of jealousy. Uh, Hopefully, when I go live again, maybe you guys can come back and see either this post or another. This is what I have so far. This is chapter 2. page 3 4, I believe. So this is what I have so far. So I'm not finished. I got to fill in the background, but I mean, from what several people said that um, I'm improving as I go. It's getting better. So I mean, I'm still rusty, but this is page 1, him in the jungle. Uh, as you can see, it didn't take me no quick day. It took me maybe about a day or two. Once I finish the drawing completely, then I'll do the speech bubble you see here, and like the narration in the background and everything. I'm gonna edit it. Excuse me, but the camera rotation is acting funny. I'm not good with the camera stuff. Hopefully, I can buy better material and then understand how to play it. It don't seem catchy. The drawing don't seem catchy, but as I go, hopefully I start improving my drawings, and maybe I get a chance to go back and update the drawing. Do a whole new page and just do it. And I can't give a specific detail of like what they are, but it's a heavy action storyline, and he's the captain, and this one of the team member, and there's another person there, and the one you saw, this guy here, that is him in the hood right there, and he's surrounded by a bunch of bad guys about to jump him. Like I said, I gotta go back and do more detail, fill in the background and the screaming and all that stuff. I just want to get enough for it to understand. I would think, it'd be a pretty easy thing to do, but it's a lot of work. I like this picture, but I feel like at the same time, I have to go back and redo this. Cause I tried to do where he's revealing his the clock, just revealing himself, and then the other page, I feel like I have to do better too, because it just looked basic to me. But I mean, once you start learning to do something new, it don't always be perfect. So, but the more I start drawing characters and little different stuff and details, I go back and update some pictures and pages and stuff. I'm still rusty. I'm still rusty. These are the bad guys. These are just bandits, just random bad guys attacking the 3 men. Well, right now it's 2. They're like mercenary for hire to take them down because they're like the cult demons and stuff is what they believe. So the government hired them, trackers and blacksmith, archer, whoever, for money just to take these guys down. But they don't know the detail of what these guys are. See, they try to attack them and they look the crater they're made from the attack together, and the metalhead helped the metalhead guy. He was like the remainder of his corpse should have been left in that crater. That's what he was saying on this panel. But then the camera zoomed in on him, and he's already mid-air. When they made the attack, he already jumped mid-air. And he proceeds to, as he flies down, there's one bad guy running towards the fight, and there's these two guys right here. Them two right here. So as he flies down, preparing to attack, uh, he lands a punch on one of the guy's head with force as he flies down, and more force coming down on him and crushes his head. And he landed, and as he landed, he caught the axe of this bad guy at the same time. And while he caught the axe and raised it up, he proceeds to attack Metal Hat. He just sliced him. He just looked at him to the side just to get a confirmation. And as he looked, the bad guy looked towards him, and they see just the images getting split in the face. And the camera zoomed out and see a full slash going towards down, and his body proceeds to depart. And while that had happened, the guy I was telling you earlier that was running, and that was him right here, and he getting all nervous, scared, distraught because he seen one of his people, his teammate, and they get eliminated. Excuse me. And as he runs, he I gotta do the back, but I have wrote it down, but I erased it because I know there's a app or something where I can edit and overwrite it, you know, digitally. And this is him that I have made the battle cry. That's why I don't know if you can see it, like a shadow and a light right there between the trees, and it's him coming out dashing quickly. And as he quickly dashes, he came from behind and just decapitated the bad guy head. And I don't know if you can see the detail of the sword, like the way the sword handle is. It's a reference. It's a reference. And while that had happened, I gotta go back and do this one. The guy that just slashed the other guy head, and him, their partners, their teammate. And he grabbed the axe and just hacking and slashing different bad guys. Here, here. And then he just run. I want to add another person right here, but the skill I have is not professional. It's not up there. But I want to try. That's why you probably see like a little circle right there. Because I'm testing, I'm pushing myself to the limit. So as he hack and slash, Spike hair and Afro, they link eye and look at each other. And they like, just as they link eye and look at each other, they were like merging, teaming up. And as they team up, this is them right there. But this is them two right here standing side by side. I'm gonna change the caption because I want just my imagination was big, so it was like I thought I'd have him doing a lot of talking or whatever, but I'm gonna change the writing. And this is the end of chapter 1, so I want to put like the end of chapter 1 onto chapter 2 on the side or somewhere where they're standing in battle pose, like battle position. He has his sword and he has the axe. So on to chapter 2. This is where like 3 new characters. Who are they? Okay, to make it short, they're bad guys. All of them are bad guys. These and the other 2 guys are bad guys, and they work in the same team, but they're more sinister. They're even more bad guys. Why? Because they have a motive. They want to betray the group. So I don't want to say too much. So they're really trying to do their own thing while they're still working under the group until their plan to come in full motion. But till then, they're doing little by little. So they were just watching the battle of the 2 fighting, and he was like, "Let's just send the rest of the soldiers to fight the other 2 guys." So he was like, somebody interrupted his conversation, and he was like, "Huh?" And this is the dude you saw me draw earlier. This is him. He's a warrior. He's a Viking. That's why he has a hood on his face. He's a Viking. And he was just pretty much telling these guys in the caption that he already sent his people toward the ship to take them out because he eavesdropped a conversation earlier in the city that they were looking for a ship to escort it's a family that's in trouble. They had a ship of their own. So the 2 guys you saw earlier, the one with the spiky hair, he's a good guy. I mean, he's a people person. So he was like, I'll get you out the ship. I'll get you out the city. Just guide me to the ship. So that was the thing right there. And so uh, the old man was just telling the other 2 that he sent his people to head to the ship to, destroy the ship. But they got to be careful at the same time because not only the ship is like a merchant, but inside the ship there's someone guarding it. There's supposed to be a 3-man team. This is the 3rd person that was with the 2 guys. And they're saying he's skilled with the sword. He was trained. He's like a young body, but he's good with the sword. So they need to be careful on the way. And so this is the old man, and this is where like he's walking. And as you see, he's walking. Camera go back to that other 2 guys, just hacking and slashing, destroying. And as they destroy, hacking and slashing, they both look. One of them, he's moving in motion, spiky hair moving. He kind of like got alerted, and Afro, he's hacking, he's standing up, and he like alerted, and then as he alerted, this is when old man just immediately jumped from a distance in the wood, just immediately jumped, and with his baton, he just tried to bash him in the head, Spiky in the head, but Spiky quickly dodged it just by tilting his head. So I got a lot of work to do. I'm not a professional manga artist like how they are up in that level. So hopefully as I go, I get better. And I for sure will go back to the pages and update like those 3 or 4 pages. But I want to release this. I want to say summer, but I got a lot of things going on. That's why I'm posting to you guys just to let you guys see. Hopefully I can get some support. Let the channel grow so you guys can watch me on the journey. And get my name out there in public. So when the do come out, when the do finish, people can read it and hope they can go out through different locals and stuff and give it a chance to buy it, and hopefully I can go from there. There, what I can say about these characters, them two and the other three were four. One, two, three, yeah, the other four. Like I said, they all work in the same group. They're immortal. They're immortal. This scene, this this time period is in 1600. So this is back then. It's just telling you what reason why what's going on or whatever that's gonna lead up to the present time. So that's just what I'm trying to take this story out to. So they're immortal, they're strong, and as you see, they're like 3 or 4 times stronger than human. They can leap far. And I gotta draw little details on the ground where the camera shows them where it's moving. That's why I was drawing like the little lines, just testing myself. I gotta learn it though. Um, and then like as he gets a baton and just strike it, try to bash his face with the front of the baton, but he quickly dodges. That's why you see, like these are like just a material just to support the baton, just to have a little extra attack force, and that's what these smear circle symbols are. Just the speed bliss. So that's what I got. I'm learning the special effect, like the movement. I'm learning, so I'm proud of that. That's why I said, if you guys can follow me on the journey, add a follow, like, share. You'll see me hopefully improve, learning different type of drawings and everything. You know, I've been drawing all my life. Just I had a gap. I just started back in 2022, and I slowly just started drawing and making it steady. So that's my goal right here is to be a manga artist, a full-time manga artist. But I have to work my way. I have to earn you guys trust, you guys attention, support. But right now, I have to earn it, and I take every little free chance I have when I get off work or weekend. Like today, I'm off work, so I'm just taking opportunity and do this. I worked on this morning, in the afternoon, and a little bit of evening, and then the rest of them I was doing a little bit before live, and I went live and finished the rest of it. Thank you, God. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the likes. If you guys have any question, I'll do my best to answer to you guys. Um, yeah, just whatever the question you guys have. And about the artists in here, I watch anime. I'm trying to get back reading the mangas, manhwa. My favorite manhwa is Solo Leveling, the book. I read it 9 times. Naruto is one of my favorite. There's a few mangas, but it's not mainstream. But I feel like it should, but it shouldn't, because one of it is very, very graphic, but a very good storyline. So I got to get back into the whole, you know, the art, anime, manga world. Let me see. On here. Or maybe leave this alone. Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of the work on this panel, just a little bit, and then I'm gonna call it a night. I know I should call it a night earlier, but I'm just gonna give it a little extra time. Okay, let me see. This is my goal right here is he dodges and then he's dodge back, and as he dodge back, I'm gonna work on this. But I appreciate you guys being here, and you guys have a wonderful night. See you guys next time.